And welcome back, you math masters, you fabulous fourth graders. Time for problem number 3. All right, let's see what we can do. We're out in the great outdoors again, a little noisy, but that's okay. Gotta get some fresh air like the video we saw yesterday. So it says solve a multi-step word problem using a tape diagram and assess reasonableness. So we're gonna be doing some estimating. So let's figure out what's going on in this word problem. Last year, Big Bill's department store sold many pairs of footwear. Footwear is a fancy name for shoes. 118,218 pairs of boots were sold. 32,000 more pairs of sandals than pairs of boots were sold. And 124,417 more pairs of sneakers than pairs of boots were sold. Wow, that's a lot of sneakers. How many pairs of footwear were sold last year? This is a heavy-duty problem, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, damas y caballeros. And so we're going to take a look at it very carefully, very considerably. So, in fact, we're going to look at this so carefully that I'm going to put this page aside, and we're going to get a new piece of paper. And we're going to put it on the horizontal. So put your paper on the horizontal, or put it, your whiteboard on the horizontal. Right there. All right, so let's see what's going on here with Big Bill's department store. Big Bill. Big Bill has big sales. That's why he sells so much footwear. We're going to start off with boots. Oops, I got a little leak here. Boots. These boots were made for walking. And how many pairs of boots did we sell? We sold 118,218 pairs of boots. So you're copycats. Me copycat. Okay, so total number of boots sold 118,000. This is a lot of boots. 218 pairs of boots were sold. Okay. So then we're going to go to sandals. So we're going to write sandals here. And we know that there were 32,092 more pairs of sandals sold than boots. So here's the same number of boots and then the extra amount of sandals. And that's 32,000. So go ahead and write that down. So we have 32,092 more pairs of sandals were sold than pairs of boots. All right. Now, hard to believe, hard to understand, but it's true. Well, according to this, sneakers. Some people call it sneakers tennis shoes. So a lot of sneakers were sold. So we're going to do, it said 124,417 more pairs of sneakers than boots were sold. So let's do our, this is going to represent the number of boots sold, the 118,218, right? So that's how many more sandals were sold. But now, Big Bill must have been having the sneakers on sale, because this is going to represent a whopping, are you ready for this? 124,417 pairs of sneakers, okay? So let's take another way of looking at this, okay? So all of this is the same. And I'm going to put this, you could draw lines through this, through yours. Everything in orange represents 118,218. But we can see that more was sold than that. And let's do a solid orange. And you can do solid pencil. So we can see that 32,092 more pairs of sandals were sold than boots. And believe it or not, 124,417 more pairs of sandals than boots were sold. So, Our big question is how many pairs of footwear were sold at Big Bill's department store? Well, we know the boots, 118,218. That's a known. We're going to have to figure out the sandals, 118,000 plus 32,092. Let's do that. 118,218 plus 32,092. And what I'd like you to do, because I kind of zipped through the last one, if you know what I mean. I was kind of in a hurry because Princess Yvonne got home and wanted to tell the secret word. So what I'd like you to do is work on this, and I'm going to give you about a minute to do so, okay? 1 minute. Uno minuto. So check this out. There's your ones, there's your tens, there's your hundreds, there's your thousands, there's your 10,000s, and there is your thousands. And you're just working on it, minding your own business. And I bet you have the answer by now. If you don't pause and then check back. So we have 8 ones plus 2 ones is 10 ones. 9 tens plus 1 10 is 100, plus another 10 is 110, or 11 tens. 2 hundreds plus 100 is 300. Put my comma there. 8 thousands plus 2 thousands. It's 10,000. There's my 1, there's my 0 for 10,000s. Now we're in the 10,000 column. 10,000 plus 30,000 plus 10,000. That's 5. 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. And then we bring down the 1. So now we have the total of sandals. And you can see why you have to be extra special careful when you're doing these types of problems. All right, now let's go to the sneakers. We have 118,218 boots, and then we have this many more sneakers. A lot more. 124, 417. So we're going to be adding these two together. Let's do it. Well, you know what? I'm going to give you time to do it, and then you come back and check. Because you guys are fabulous 4th graders, math masters. You know how to do this math, I can tell. You're really rocking it. So figure out this problem here. 118,218 plus 124,417. Remember, 8 ones plus 7 ones would be 15 ones, so you got to put a 5 there and a 1 here to show 15. It's a lot of sneakers. It's kind of nice just to hear the traffic drive by, people going home, going to work, maybe going to visit a friend. Who knows? So here we go. 8 plus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 8 ones plus 7 ones equals 15 ones. So funny how Eureka does that. That's not how I was taught, but I kind of like it. 1 10 plus 2 10 plus 3 10s is 30. Look at that, 30. Now we go to our hundreds. 4, 5, 6. 8 thousands plus 4 thousands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to put my 2 there and my 1 right here. 1 10,000 plus 2 10,000s is 3 10,000s, but we got to add that one, so it's 4 10,000s. Don't need to bring anything over. 100,000 plus 100,000 is 200,000. And there is the number of sneakers. So it's plain to see that sneakers are the top dog here, the top seller, then sandals, and then boots. So let's stack them from greatest to least so we can figure this all out. Are you ready? 242,635 plus 150,000, 310 plus 118,218. Now you might have a different strategy of adding these two together first, maybe, but I think we've got this down. So go ahead and work on this. I'm going to wait a few moments while you calculate. these numbers. Well, if I didn't give you enough time, go ahead and pause the recording. We're going to start 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13 ones. There's the 3, there's the 1. There's 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens. Then we have the hundreds. 600 plus 300 is 900, plus 200 is 1100. So we put our 1 there and our 1 over here in the 1,000 columns because it's 1,100. 8 plus 2 is 10,000, plus another one is 11,000. Then we come here, 5 plus 4 is 9. 5 10,000s plus 4 10,000s plus 1 10,000 is what? 100,000. But we got that other one there, so it is 110,000. And then we have 2, 3, 4, 500,000. Put our comma there. 511,163 is our answer for the total amount of footwear sold at Big Bill's department store. Now, they also asked us to round to check for reasonableness. So let's get to that because we want to be reasonable. Everybody wants to be reasonable. So I'm going to kind of keep that right here and this right here, and maybe we can see okay. I hope. So let's round to the nearest, I don't know, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. I'm thinking rounding to the nearest 1,000 will suit us best. You know, rounding to the nearest 100 might be too exact. I'm just looking for about how many pairs. So 242,635. Well, think about the midpoint here. Is it greater than the midpoint of 500? You bet it is. So we're going to round it to 242,000. How about this one? 150,000. Is it greater than the midpoint of 500? No, it's less. So we'll keep it at 150,000. Then we go here to 118,218. Is it greater than the midpoint? Is it? No, 218 is less than 500. So we'd round to 118,000. And watch the math magic happen. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. All right. 8,000 plus 2,000 is 10,000. 8, 9, 10. So we'll put a 0 there and a 1 right here. 4 plus 5 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. Plus another one is 11. So that would be 11 10,000s. 1 there, 1 there. 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. Look at our rounding. Look at how close it is. It's mighty close to 511,163. So we could say that this answer is, and I want you to learn this word, it is reasonable. Reasonable. All right, a reasonable answer. It's always good to be reasonable. Okay, we're going to head over. That was a big problem, so we're going to take a break. Walk around the house. Tell mom and dad you love them. Hug your baby brother or baby sister. Pet your dog or cat. Run around the house. Go to the restroom. Get a drink of water. And then come on back for the problem set. You know it will be challenging.